NBA Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, all eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard, the pass to Thibault. Shoots over Vucevic, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Ball with it. He feeds it to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lillard. Grant with a screen on Ball. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Lillard.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. They get it back. And Vucevic throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
From 20 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Here's Lillard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
He takes it in. The Trailblazers rebound. Grant in the post. Vucevic on him. Levine looking around. A 3-ball. Hands it from downtown.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his 3-point shot where he likes it. Really upgrading that deep game.
Pass to Thibault. That's a 2 from Simons. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Williams kicks to DeRozan. The kick out to Williams. Back to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. That one's not going to go.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Thibault on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Zach LaVine. And if you need a lockdown defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time, this guy has proven that he can take on anyone. Exceptional at blocking shots at his position, but he's someone that you can throw on any team's best player, and I mean any team's.
Gotta respect how quickly Ball gets to the rack. I mean, if you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Back to Simons. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Nurkic with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Over in the corner, Lillard. Back to Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Grant, that's good.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter.
Here's Vucevic. Kept alive. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Portland, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And stolen by Thibault. He's off on that one. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trail. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Blazers. Bulls trail by 3.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Kobe White is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Jones. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Terry in at the 3. Nurkic kicks to Simons. Back to Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Lillard against White. Drummond with a screen on Lillard. And it's White missing. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
And Lillard throws it down.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Jones sets the pick for Caruso. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Trailblazers leading by 3. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Caruso, the pass to Jones. He kicks it to Drummond. Pass to Caruso. Screen by Jones. 4 on the clock. Drummond dishes to Jones. And that one, good. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefines the point guard position.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Chicago ball.
Bulls trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
First team foul.
1:56 left to play here in the half. Simons the pass to Lillard. Grant with a screen on White. Kicks it out to Grant. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. White looking around. Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter. And Jones slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
And no question, Kobe White can shoot it. How about the accuracy as well?
That might be underselling his ability, especially beyond the arc. He once set a franchise record with 7 threes in a single quarter.
Here's Drummond. Fires it up. They get it again. Passes it to Caruso. Jones sets the pick for Caruso. And the 3 ball is good. Caruso's got 5 now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Lillard the pass to Eubanks. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates. Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. And Jones sends it back. Here's DeRozan. Misses in close. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thank you, David, and we'll be
33. The ball. 30.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Now, here's Sharp. Kicks it out to Grant. Now, here's Thibault. DeRozan defending. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely a good coach.
The pass to DeRozan. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Kicks it out to Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. Fires from deep. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Lillard. He's got 16 to the middle. And there's Grant on the assist by Lillard. Grant's got 12 points in the game.
And get your best scores, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
On defense, Portland, 4-point game. Jones with the screen on Lillard. Inside.
And credit Grant to altering that shot, building a reputation in this league as a guy who likes to get after it defensively. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
For your Trailblazers, Dame.
A free throw good from Lillard. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers, leading by 5. And he uses the glass on the lane. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Jones sets the pick for White. Shot to stop the run. And they get it back. Pass to Caruso. Feeds it to White. Pass to Drummond. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard with it. Jones covering. Thibault on the wing. Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stump.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Nasir Little comes in for Grant. Radish, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Johnson in for Lillard. High post Vucevic. 1:22 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got his first points of the game.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Portland.
Portland leading by 7. Here's Sharp. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Vucevic against Johnson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside, Levine. Left side, Ball. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Williams.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Johnson, the pass to Little. There's the pick. Passes it to Eubanks. Just 3 to shoot. Great D that time from Vucevic. Outside Levine. Outside DeRozan. Launches a three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Trailblazers leading by 5, so the Bulls 5 right now. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. The feed now to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Nurkic dishes to Grant. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
No one covered.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And stolen by Thibault. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. Kicks to Nurkic to the left wing. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, well, a lot of people will say Grant's a glue guy, but I tell you, he doesn't need any glue tonight. He is doing this all by himself.
Ball up top, covered by Simons. Vucevic, the kick out to Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th assist in this one. Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Lillard against Levine. And there's the pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Out to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Here's Simon. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Williams a screen. Ball from long range. Out to DeRozan from outside the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. In the corner, it's Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
And so Levine nails both of them.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Lillard with it, now defended by Levine. Kicks it out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Grant. The 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Williams passes the ball. Stolen by Grant. 35 seconds left in the game. Traps in the tray.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Vucevic is screen on Lillard. Levine passes the ball. And that one drops.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. For 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
exciting NBA action coming up in this game. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
It's Lillard with the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
You're so worried about Dame's range. Lillard can just speed right past you.
Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Here's Dinwiddie driving inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. To the paint. Simons outside. Fires from deep. Now here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Goes back up. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Lillard takes pride in being a leader for his team. His hunger to win is undeniable.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Dinwiddie outside. The shot that time not on target. Nurkic with some nice D. To the middle. Here's Simons, and he goes in for the dunk.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Outside Finney-Smith. To the wing on the left. From deep, Johnson sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Lillard against Bridges. Grant outside. Fires the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Clean long-range shooting from Grant. His team counts on him to deliver that shot.
Bridges, a screen on Simons. Pass to Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Dinwiddie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Anthony Simons. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Thibault passes to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard outside. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Nice D from Bridges. Simons against Dinwiddie. For 3, Bridges. And it's Portland with a rebound. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And 1:01 left now in the first quarter. Rebounded by Nurkic. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Lillard with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Simons. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Gotta be mindful of Anthony Simons. He looks to score close to the rim whenever he can.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he slams it in one-handed.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Lillard. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
I love how crafty Damian Lillard is inside, finding a way past the D into his shot.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Bridges. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Matisse Thybulle, and he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Lillard outside. And the three-pointer goes. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
Taking more of them lately. Lillard getting comfortable from 3.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Three-pointer, Bridges. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Lillard, and the dunk by Lillard.
You gotta love to see Damian Lillard light it up like this on offense, making a big effort to deliver for his squad.
When you talk about a basketball family, Jeremy Grant's father was a pro, his uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. On the wing, Simons. Clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Shot is good by Curry.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Lillard against Bridges. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. And it's Lillard penetrating. And here's Nurkic for 3. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Nurkic against Johnson. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Up top, Curry, defended by Lillard. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
So the Nets making a switch here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Watanabe comes in for Finney-Smith. O'Neal, he's checked in for Johnson. And Harris is subbed in for Bridges. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Thybulle. Lillard right side. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Simmons brings a double team. Nurkic passes to Lillard, and there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Simmons. Takes it inside, and Nurkic with the block.
Making a statement with that swat. Nurkic is all over the place.
For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Grant outside, lets it go from deep. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Down low. It's stolen by Nurkic. And here's Grant. He's got 6.
Tough to stop Jeremy from getting to the rim off the bounce. That's a great play.
Outside Curry. Here's Watanabe. That shot off. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Pass to Nurkic. And stolen by Simmons. Pushing it up now. Over Lillard. And it's Simmons missing. Portland leading. Here's Thibault. The offensive rebound. Out to Lillard. Inside, Nurkic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A massive player. It's so hard to defend Nurkic without fouling him.
At the line for 2.
Nurkic hits them both. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Watanabe's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Nurkic inside. He's covered by Curry. Counted. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Precise fundamentals from Nurkic inside.
Pass to Harris. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Steph Curry, 2nd personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Free throw good. Lillard. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Nurkic against Curry. Grant with it. Outside Thibault. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots from 12. And it's Portland scoring again.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And so here's Portland to the middle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
1st personal foul, 4th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Sharp, 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
And so it's Portland in command.
The Nets, 24. Get ready for the Milwaukee.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Claxton, defended by Nurkic. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Nurkic, a screen on Johnson. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And they get it back. Nurkic passes to Lillard. It's stolen by Johnson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Here's Claxton. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Claxton's got his first 2 points. Pass to Thibault. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you. Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. And so here's Portland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
At the line for Portland.
Second free throw, no good. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Johnson. That one's good for 2. Johnson's got 5.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Lillard right side.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Trailblazer.
He misses the free throw.
Matisse Thybulle. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Lillard against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Nurkic. Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper. Give him 8.
Nurkic, the big fella, showing his quick shooting ability.
The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Here's Claxton. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries opened the door.
And BA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and C.J. McCollum most of that season, and Simons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
Nurkic, and a nice finish on the layup. Nurkic has got 10.
It's a challenge trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. He is so good at capitalizing on the offensive boards.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Claxton's got 6 here in the quarter. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And now we've got an intentional foul. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Portland calls timeout. Reddish is checked in for Portland.
They're truly excellent. Another round of applause.
58 seconds left in the third. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Lillard against Curry to the left side wing. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. The shot, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's O'Neal. Banked it in off the glass.
Assist goes to
29 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Nurkic. Over Simmons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
second personal.
It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
One of the strongest players in the league. Nurkic is a force in the painted area on both ends of the floor.
Nurkic hits them both. 24 seconds left in the third quarter here. On the wing, Curry, defended by Lillard. Simons against Harris. From outside the arc. Kept alive. The kick out to Simmons. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Portland, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Nets, we've got Ben Simmons. Royce O'Neal is out there with Yuta Watanabe. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Harris in a two-guard.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
That one's off. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Thibault's checked in. And he's good on the second. Now here's Lillard. Over Curry. The shot by Lillard, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Simmons with it. Nurkic picks him up. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Bridges outside. Johnson a screen on Thibault. 5 to shoot. Bridges finds Johnson. It counts! And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The previous play is
In place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
What bunnies from Damian Lillard, flying off the floor to dunk it home.
Dinwiddie outside. The three-pointer off the mark. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Lillard up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Lillard against Bridges. Pass to Nurkic. Takes the three. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And now a 10-point Portland lead.
Wow, the rare triple from Nurkic, surprising everyone.
And here's Johnson. Here's Claxton. Thibault with a steal. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
He really had some extra special sauce going on tonight. I mean, he was just rising up, throwing it down again and again. I mean, he was wearing out that basket. I love, though, how he made the defense look completely ineffective.
And, you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
And Allie, thanks. 5 on the clock. Pass to Claxton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Dinwiddie against Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Next ball.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Dinwiddie going inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Inside. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Bridges, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Portland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Lillard finds Simons. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. He drops it from range.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Pass to Graham. Beyond the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Now the Nets with it. 7-point differential. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Grant. And here are the Trailblazers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. There's Simons with a three. Nails it from 3.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
First team foul.
Simons with it. Here's Thibault. Off on that one. So the Trailblazers win. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Thanks, Kevin. Lonzo Ball is on.
Great. Thank you, David.
Here we go.
Will be the Nets off the tip. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Dinwiddie, and here's a nice one-handed slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Levine wide open, drains the three-pointer.
Boy, Levine's range, his consistency from three are so problematic.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Now here's DeRozan. And a miss there on the triple. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Bridges. To the inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Levine against Dinwiddie. Johnson in the corner. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Again, the Nets for two.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Ball no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. Stolen by Levine. The feed now to Ball. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ball with the bucket.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
The pass to Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Beyond the arc. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
You talked about defensive minutes. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, he has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Here's Bridges after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Bridges misses. Bulls trail by 3. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Vucevic gets double teamed, and there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:32 left to play here in the first. Inside, here's Williams. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They set the pick. Bridges passes to Claxton. Bridges against Williams. The 3. Clock at 4. Out left to the wing. Fires for 3. And no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Ball feeling it out a bit. Vucevic a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball from long range. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's Bridges. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Ball. Passes it to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
From the corner. The shot, no good. Picked his pocket. Here's Claxton, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Driving the lane, and the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Well, Vucevic showing a willingness to work on the defensive end. That's nice.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now Johnson following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls. Replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Pass to Vucevic. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Reverses. He feeds it to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected. They retain possession. And it's Vucevic missing. Brooklyn leading by 5. Bridges, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Nets. Down low, Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now here's White. Shoots the 3. Here's Drummond. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here's Jones after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Sweet move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in game, and if you make a 15-foot jump shot, now you're a real threat.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Now here's White. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's stolen by Jones. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Jones for three. O'Neal with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 11. Harris looking it over. O'Neal high post. Stolen by Terry. To the middle. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Pass to Watanabe. Back to Harris. Takes the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is exactly why Joe Harris is in the league. That accuracy from three-point range is really astonishing.
Now here's White. Jones with the screen on Curry. White wide open. He fired. Over in the corner, Caruso. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so Caruso nails both of them.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Watanabe. The three-pointer, no good. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things.
With the score, the Bulls 22, the Nets 32.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Simmons. Harris is out there with Curry. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Watanabe in at the 4-man position. And Brooklyn has possession. The Bulls knocking down the three. Harris, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
There's the triple. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
Curry passes to Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, my goodness. What a target. 6'11", long arms. Ben Simmons, make your teammate look great.
White looking around. And it's off from three-point range. Curry dishes to Harris. Back to Curry. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The three. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jones from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Curry outside. Here's Simmons.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ball against Dinwiddie. Williams sets a screen for Ball. To the paint. Out to DeRozan. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Williams. That's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
The Bulls with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Levine looking around. He dishes it to Vucevic. They could use a bucket. It's good from long range. Vucevic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Nets leading by 12. Here's Dinwiddie. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. From deep. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Bridges for 3. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Johnson finds Bridges. Another shot. Here's Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith from deep. Johnson. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Bridges outside. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith Lang comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
Bulls trail by 17. Outside, Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's Williams. The kick out to Ball. The tray. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Finney-Smith. Vucevic defending. Finney-Smith passes to Dinwiddie. They set the screen. Off target from three-point range. Well, the Bulls shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Bridges against Levine. And there's the pass to Claxton. Drills the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 19. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Here's Bridges after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And there's Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 19 points.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
A steal.
Who's got Spencer?
To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oh, he made it, Doris! Wow. He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
Wow. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Nifty move by Levine, improving the handle every year, it seems.
Johnson outside. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Down low, here's Claxton. A shake. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
So for the Nets, Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Thomas subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Now here's Ball. The three-pointer off the mark.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mikal Bridges.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Oh!
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. Will it go? Here's Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn in control. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Brooklyn foul. Cameron Thomas. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Chicago now. Ball no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Second chance.
NBA action on 2K Sports. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. And it's Thibault in at the 3, a small forward. Here's Lillard after the basket by Chicago. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
Ball outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Grant. Lillard against Williams. Pass to Simons. Gets to the corner and hits it.
And Anthony believing in himself that time, just zero hesitation on that, Jay.
And just about a minute into this first quarter, back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And here's Grant. Back to Lillard. Grant with a screen on LaVine. Lillard passes to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Here's Ball. Driving in, and Ball throws it down.
I think this is what the coaches are clamoring for from Lonzo Ball. Don't settle for too many jump shots, and if you attack, go in there to make a play.
And here's Grant from the arc, knocks down the long J. Grant's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside LaVine. Pass to Vucevic. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that 3-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Lillard passes to Grant. Thibault with it. Nurkic shot is good.
Think about Nurkic, how great it is to see him back on the floor. That horrific leg injury back in March of 2019.
The 3 from DeRozan. Lillard against LaVine. Picked by Vucevic. Launches a 3. Grant with a steal. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Anthony doing a great job of seeing the floor, and a nice dish from Simons there.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Blazers. Ball against Simons. Pass to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. The 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Portland leading. Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Levine with it. Nurkic picks him up. And Vucevic slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Pass to DeRozan. Over Thibault. No good on the buzzer beater. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get out.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
First team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
In 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside, Williams. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Here's Levine. And the shot's good.
Levine has rare physical and athletic tools for his position. He is more than comfortable finishing around the rim.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, to try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Knocked away. It's stolen by Thibault. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Levine against Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they reworked the roster. We'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Pass to Lillard. Stolen by Ball. Here's Levine.
Oh, yes, sir! Wow! That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Nurkic passes to Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Levine against Lillard. Vucevic with it. 7 points in the game.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Lillard against Ball. There's a screen by Nurkic. Out to the right wing. Back to Lillard. The layup off target.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Back to Levine. Lets it fly. And it's Portland with a rebound.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Levine. Second chance shot. And Vucevic puts it in. Vucevic has got 11 points.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. A line change here for Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
1:21 left in the first half.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, BA, that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from three.
Back to Simons. Takes a three. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. He's got 7.
Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
White for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
The Trailblazers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lillard's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And you have to appreciate Lillard tonight just showing this kind of effort and not afraid again to put his team on his back.
Jones with a screen on Lillard. White for 3. The rebound by Eubanks. And here's Lillard driving to the basket.
Just more and more complete appreciation for how complete the offensive game of Damian Lillard is.
And he drops it first.
Shooting for Portland.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's the Portland.
With the score, the Bulls 26, the Trailblazers 41.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Terry in at the small forward position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Outside Jones. From deep. Can't hit that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard outside. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Out to the wing. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by White. Just 5 on the clock. White against Lillard. Reddish. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the Bulls shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Outside White. Gets the 3 to fall. White's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Nurkic is checked in for Eubanks. Grant comes in for Little. Thibault, he's checked in for Reddish. And Simon has subbed in for Sharp.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Lillard right side. Got it. Lillard's got 23.
And you love for a guard, a guy that small, the tenacity that Lillard has in the paint, just not afraid of the bigger guys.
White for 3, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Portland leading. Simons outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
White for 3. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And Drummond just rising up. Gets on top of the defense.
Nurkic a screen on White. Here's Simons. Pass to Nurkic. Thibault on the wing. Back to Nurkic. Pulls it. Misses off the left iron. Chicago has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Grant against White. Right wing. White with the steal. And here's Caruso outside. Grant with a steal. Simons left side. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game, but really Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post presence.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Caruso. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Terry. And it's Ball in for White. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Simons finds Grant. 26 seconds left in the third. Pass to Lillard. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Caruso.
Coming onto the floor for your ball.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Lillard against Levine. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. And so it's Portland with a 9-point cushion. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons with a 1 and a 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Nurkic a screen on ball. Here's Lillard, and the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
To the middle. Here's Levine, and the dunk by Levine.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Thibault. And here's Nurkic for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, the team set up Nurkic so well there. He had plenty of space. Calm and collecting.
Vucevic, a screen on Simons. Ball.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Outside for Levine. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Levine always has the green light.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Nurkic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Up top Ball. Vucevic with it. Back to Ball. Vucevic finds Ball. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Simons. Here's DeRozan. The fadeaway. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
Here's Lillard. And a nice finish on the layup. Lillard's got 27 points.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Here's Vucevic. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Trailblazers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Lillard outside. On the take. And the dunk by Lillard.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Back to Nurkic. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Oh, what great action action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Over the seasons, Levine's really grown into his scoring potential. He consistently finds points now.
Nice move. And Levine throws it down.
You have to applaud Levine's work ethic. He gives his all to find points for his team.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're ahead by 4. 1:09 left in the fourth. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He gave his guys plenty of encouragement, saying, quote, "You got this. All we have to do is finish strong. And I know we can do that." Firing up his squad for the stretch run. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
On defense, the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Vucevic, a screen on Lillard. Back to Vucevic. Unloads. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Grant with a screen on Ball. Lillard passes to Grant. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. Chicago with the ball. Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Grant.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Lillard can get tricky with that shot. He draws the foul, but still manages to squeeze that one off.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line. Oh, man.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
had the runway,
oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And so here's Portland. Lillard outside. From behind the arc. And Nurkic, here we go. Simons, left side. There's a screen by Nurkic. Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the...
NBA. Live on 2K. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot.
Oh, my goodness. Man. Oh. Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Left side, Grant. Lillard, right side. Dinwiddie with the steal. Stolen by Grant. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And here is Simon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Here's Lillard. It's deflected. And so just over a minute and a half played. There's the pick. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. The rebound by Grant. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Bridges, no one around him. Here's Dinwiddie. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Back to Bridges. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Now Simons. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Bridges outside. Puts up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
And he nails the third.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt for the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
Lillard outside. He kicks it to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Nurkic has got 5 points so far.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. A shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Lillard against Bridges. There's the pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges a screen on Simon. 4 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Thibault kicks to Simons. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant the pass to Nurkic. Bridges against Simon. Lets it go with a 3. And the Nets another 3.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels. And Bridges with the smooth release.
Pass to Nurkic. Grant outside. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn.
Please give a big round of applause for your next team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
Back to Lillard. From downtown, Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Passes it to Nurkic. Here's Thibault. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Shot clock at 6. Grant finds Nurkic. No good from Grant.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Bridges. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Going inside. Misses from close range. Brooklyn leading by 9. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bridges a screen on Lillard to the inside. Crafty move. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Lillard with the drive. It's tipped. Grant against Bridges. Lets it go from deep. And the Nets another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
From deep, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. Bridges has got 11 points in the quarter.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Dinwiddie drives in. On the wing, Bridges, and stolen by Lillard. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The tricky little pass fake there, working well. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Nets.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Lillard against Bridges. 14 feet away, and that one's good. Lillard, he's got 9.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility. And boy, he can strike at any time.
And an intentional foul right there. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Simmons passes to Harris. Simmons sets a screen for Harris. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in that screen and roll. His IQ is just simply off the charts.
Nurkic kicks to Thibault. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Nurkic can't hit. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris outside. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Grant outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Simmons inside. Working on Nurkic. Simmons' shot is good. And the Nets lead by 14.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Thibault. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Drops in the layup for 2.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". That's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
O'Neal passes to Watanabe. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Simons. Kicks it out to Lillard, looking to end his cold spell. A rebound by the Nets.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
No coverage that time.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Nurkic a screen on Curry. Lillard dishes to Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Nurkic against Curry. Simmons, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
He gets it in there. Lillard's got 11 points.
And that's a great move by Lillard. Quick and decisive. Doesn't waste time on the attack.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And here's Harris from the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
And Lillard throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Claxton. Count that bucket. And the Nets lead by 20.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And it's Simons missing. Nets leading by 20. Johnson outside. A 3 ball. Here's Claxton. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Lillard way outside. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Nobody near Lillard. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 16.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep 3.
Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Grant. For 3, Bridges gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Bridges against Lillard. They swipe it. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Finney Smith kicks to Bridges. And the 3 off target. For Portland, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And it's Lillard missing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Net. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Johnson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland to the right side. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
A physical big, Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
And he nails the 3rd. Net shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Dinwiddie wide open from beyond the arc and then some.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
It's stolen by Johnson. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Sharp, the pass to Eubanks. Over in the corner, Reddish. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Sharp. Inside. Here's Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside, certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
To the middle. Little can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Bridges misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From outside the arc. Knocks it loose. And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Johnson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Bridges with the steal. To the paint.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. They need this. The shot by Johnson, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Back to Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. The pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges outside. It's stolen by Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. For the 3. It doesn't go for him. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mikal Bridges.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. O'Neal from long range. He's off on that one.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Sharp missing. The hook. The drive by Simmons. Count it.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop him.
Johnson with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to be.
It always takes a big effort to pick up a road win in the NBA. It'll be the Nets off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Ball in at the point guard position.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
Inside, the kick out to Ball. Lets the three fly. Here's Vucevic. The shot misses, and it's the Nets taking it the other way. Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. Bridges misses. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ball passes to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. 6 to shoot. Vucevic, a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball. Oh, get that out of here. Levine against Dinwiddie. Into the lane. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Ball. Claxton with a rebound. Dinwiddie against Levine. Dinwiddie on the attack. That's tipped.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
DeRozan outside. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
Would love to see more of this. DeRozan needs to keep working on his three ball.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
Now here's Ball. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic and Grant DeRozan. High volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
The Nets with the lead. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first. Levine against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. Dinwiddie, right side. From deep, Johnson. And stolen by Williams.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
Ball outside. To the inside. Here's Levine. 4 on the clock. DeRozan into the lane. Over Finney-Smith. And it's DeRozan missing. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And that one is hammered home.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. On the break, the three from Ball. And again, no good by Chicago. The Nets have got 5 of 7 shots to fall. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Chicago trailing here. Launches it. Levine can't hit. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Claxton. Bridges outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 5.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
DeRozan outside. That one falls. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
And the basket by Bridges.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for Chicago. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. And it's White in at the 1. Curry against White. Outside Curry. From 11 feet away. That one's wide left. And the Bulls shooting just 21% from the floor. Outside White. From downtown. Here's Williams. Outside Levine. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Bridges outside. Fires the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Bridges has got 11 points. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Now here's Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Levine. Over Bridges. Shot by Levine, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Curry with it, now guarded by White. Here's Claxton. Outside Johnson. Back to Claxton. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, Williams. DeRozan outside. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Johnson.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Claxton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Kobe White excels at turning on the Jets in transition. 2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Nets on D. They've led by as many as 14. They get the rebound. Drummond. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That one misses for Drummond. Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A. Just starting to really develop. And then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
Curry against White. It's stolen by Curry. 1:49 left in the first half. Stolen by Drummond. To the wing on the left. Pass to White. The three is up. Can't get it to drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Here's Jones. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And here's Harris outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Pass to Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Curry passes to Harris. Stolen by Caruso. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Nets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. The three from Curry. Rebound by Terry. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Inside. Tipped. Tries to save it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. On defense, the Nets. 7-point differential. White on the wing. He's covered by Curry. And the jam by Drummond.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Here's the pick. Pass to Watanabe. Three-pointer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Watanabe's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And so it's Brooklyn. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Chicago trailing here. We've got Cameron Johnson. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team first player. Someone everyone wants to play with.
Here's Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. Chicago with the ball. They trail by 6. Williams from long range. Oh, almost up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops for Williams. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Bridges down low, working on Vucevic. Claxton. There's the three. And the three-pointer goes. And the Nets lead by 6.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Dinwiddie outside. No good on the triple. And Chicago has possession. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Big time play by Vooch. Rising up and hammering it down.
And here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And Levine, throw it down.
The added strength coming into play. Zach LaVine just shrugging off the contact inside.
Pass to Claxton. Three-pointer, Bridges. And Claxton gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Now DeRozan. This one for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Bridges against Williams. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Here's Ball. Outside for Levine. Jacks up a 3. Ball outside. Right side, Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Claxton. He's got 6. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Claxton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Here's Levine for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Timeout called. Brooklyn. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group.
Timeout Brooklyn.
A line change here for Chicago. Here's Curry. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. On the attack, Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago on D. 9-point game. Out to Harris. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Curry for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answers.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Outside Jones. Shot to stop the run. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Watanabe. Here's O'Neal. Out to Harris. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3 from the arc. The shot won't fall.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys?
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Nets. They lead by 18. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Kobe White. Derek Jones is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Terry in at the small forward. Jones against Curry. Here's O'Neal, just 5 to shoot. Money on the 19-footer.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Terry's shot is good.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Pass to Curry. Back to Harris. Now here's Curry. He's guarded by White. Beyond the arc. Curry's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hammers the lob through.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. From deep three-point range. Here's Watanabe. The kick out. Curry. Shoots over White. From deep. And there's Curry on the assist by Simmons. And the Nets lead by 19.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. O'Neal misses. Here's Terry from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Jones with some nice D.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul.
Substitutions on the court.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up and banks it in. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. To the inside. The kick out to Ball. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. The 3. And it's Chicago with a board. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And here is Vucevic trying to get back on track. And again, no good by Chicago. Pass to Bridges. Down low. Finney-Smith with it. Outside Johnson. Back to Finney-Smith. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. Vucevic against Bridges. 4-3. He's off on that one.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Williams. Outside Levine. Back to Williams. Takes the three. Pure from three-point range.
We've seen Williams' confidence grow since he came into the league. He has real belief in his three-point shot now.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The alley-oop from that far away? PA, I'm speechless.
Hey, you're not alone. Me too. Everybody's a spectator on that one, including the defense. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating.